To begin, log into the vSphere web client. Enter your username, then enter your password, and click Login. To create a new virtual machine, click on VMs and Templates on the home screen of the vSphere web client. Now, in the Navigator panel, select the data center that will contain the VM that you are creating. And next, in the Getting Started tab, scroll down to the bottom. Then click on Create a new virtual machine. The New Virtual Machine window appears next. Here, you will be led step by step through the process of creating a new VM. First, you will select how you want to create the virtual machine. There are several alternatives, including deploying a VM from a template and cloning an existing VM. But we'll create a brand new VM by selecting Create a new virtual machine, and then click Next. Here we get to define the details of our new VM. First, let's name it. Then select the data center where it will reside and click Next. Now select a cluster where the new VM will run. Notice that a compatibility check is performed after we make a selection. Now click Next. Next, select the storage location where the VM configuration files and virtual disks will reside. Notice that once again a compatibility check is performed. Now click Next. Next, we'll identify the hypervisor that our new virtual machine will be compatible with. Click on the Compatible With drop-down list and select a hypervisor. We'll select ESXi 6.0 and later, and then we'll click Next. The next step is to select the guest operating system to be installed on the virtual machine, including the specific version of the OS. Start by clicking on Guest OS Family. Select an operating system family. In this case, we'll select Linux for our virtual machine. Then identify the guest operating system version to install. We will load the 32-bit version of Red Hat Enterprise Linux 5. And then click the Next button. Now we'll customize the hardware that will be dedicated to the new virtual machine. The components that we can define include the number of CPUs, the amount of memory, the amount of storage, the network, as well as other components that you can see here. When we're finished customizing the hardware, click the Next button. Here we will review the virtual machine characteristics that we have defined. When ready, click Finish and the VM will be created. Back at the home screen, when we scroll down to Recent Tasks, we can watch the progress of the creation of the virtual machine. And we can see when it is complete and ready to use. Now that our virtual machine has been created, we're done.